you want food for you? If I wanna make it so messy, $1 million baby. So what's up, y'all? It's me, Erica. We are down here, girl. I'm just down here cleaning my glasses. I was in between meetings, so I was like, let me make a video real quick. You know what I'm saying? Somebody in the comments was like, oh, I thought Erica did YouTube full time. That's a goal of mine to do it full time, but I have other responsibilities that require the extra money. Yeah, children. and and so I do have a day job, and I've been on that job for a long motherfucking time, so a long motherfucking time now. So I'm just down here just doing my thing. So I would like to do YouTube full time. I actually would like to do YouTube full time. Um, but I want to do like other type. That's why I said I'm going to start going live a little bit more because I kind of want to. This is what I wanted, but this is too long. You get what I'm saying? And I like it to look slapped on top of my head. Like y'all do your messy buns. That's how I do my messy bun. And you know what's funny? When I actually watch myself putting my scarves on, it doesn't come out the way I want it. I literally have to do it intuitively in order for it to come out the way that I want it to come out. Isn't that crazy? So we don't have nothing to talk about. There's been some stuff going on online about some grand jury type of testimonies going on that they're going to be calling people to talk about Puffy and what's going on. Let's go to the entertainment news. This is what I've been looking for, some jewelry, and hopefully my phone will hear me and pull up some stuff. But I've been looking for, like, I don't know, I just in the mood for some new jewelry. I've been looking for some chains and because I actually want I have other chains in there, like, but I want to put this on a different kind of chain. And I have a rope chain in there that my dad gave me a long motherfucking time now, a long time ago, gold rope chain. But I don't know if I want to put this on there yet. I don't know. I haven't decided. And I also have what's the other pattern? It's not a Gucci link. It's there's rope and the other one. I forgot the name of the link. But let's go on the news. I'm going to go on googlenews.com and to the entertainment section and see what's going on. Go ahead and like, subscribe, comment. Let me know you stopped by. Oh, news, not new. News dot google dot com. Let's see what we have. All right, so let's go to the entertainment news. Hey, do you want to be the fool for you? Hey, I wanna make it. $1 million baby. Okay, let's listen. Okay, here it is. Exclusive. A federal grand jury may soon hear from Sean Diddy Combs' accusers. And this is from CNN. So let's hear what it says. See what it says. All right, it says federal investigators are preparing to bring accusers of music mogul Sean Diddy Combs before a federal grand jury. Two sources familiar with the probe tell CNN, signaling the U.S. Justice Department is moving toward potentially seeking an indictment of Combs. Possible witnesses have been identified by investigators that they could be brought in to testify in front of a federal grand jury in New York City, according to one source. Bringing individuals who have filed civil lawsuits against Combs before a grand jury would mark a significant escalation in the government's ongoing investigation involving the producer and Bad Boy Records founder. Combs has been named in eight civil lawsuits since November, 7 directly accusing him of SA. One of the 8 lawsuits filed by a former girlfriend, Cassie Ventura, has been settled. Another lawsuit accused the son of Sean Combs is accused of aiding and abetting. Hold on a second. Hello? All right. All right. A spokesperson for the Homeland Security Agency declined to comment on the existence of a grand jury, but noted the investigation remains ongoing. These potential witnesses have not been prepped for testimony, both sources told CNN, cautioning that HSI investigators are still in the process of gathering evidence and questioning potential sources of information in the federal probe into Combs. One source said investigators are being thorough and taking their time to ensure an indictment, should there be one, is bulletproof. When I'm reading this, I'm thinking about like the rumors that Puffy is in cahoots with the FBI, covering up things that are happening throughout the industry, at the base level, human trafficking, right? Human trafficking, trafficking, drug smuggling, and stuff like that. So there are rumors that Puff is a informant, and so something like this, he's not going to necessarily go down because he actually helps in that way. So he can get away with the violence because he helps, um, in favor of like drug smuggling, sex trafficking, drug trafficking, human trafficking, and stuff like that. But then it also crosses my mind that when these agencies are done with using you for whatever, they'll let you go down. They'll let you go down for all of the things that you would have gotten away from had you still been in good standing with this agency. But now they're allowing all of this stuff to come out. You know, there's rumors that the raids were in an effort to gather information to destroy because of the amount of people that would be implicated, the amount of celebrities, men and women, who are involved in sex trafficking, who are involved in drug smuggling, who are involved in crimes like this. So that's, I think about that. I think about all of those things that you hear, those rumors. I feel like there is those types of rumors, there's some truth to them. And then the way that they showed when Brendan Paul was being arrested, he has since been released. How Puffy was on the side talking to FBI. What's going on? What's happening? What's going on? You know what I'm saying? And so that's what I think about. I'm like, are they at the point with him where even though he's cooperated with them in the past or worked with this agency in the past, and this is all alleged, right? Rumors. But he could be at the time where they're just like, no. Um, Grand juries comprised of ordinary citizens are critical tools used by prosecutors, providing both an investigative function and approving the subpoenaing of documents and witnesses, and a vote on whether to criminally charge suspects. The use of a grand jury signals a particular case has moved beyond preliminary stage where investigators generally assess whether possible violations of the law are believed to have been committed. All I know is Tyrone Blackburn, whatever fucking shit you got going on, whatever fucking pony trick and pony show you got going on, you better have your shit together, because this we're not playing these games. Because I noticed Tyrone Blackburn is the one that everybody is going to, and he's bringing all of these complaints to the courts, and he has been ridiculed and criticized for the way that he builds his reports and how salacious they are, and they're in efforts to embarrass the defendants in whatever way. So I hope that, because this is critical. This is not nothing to play with. You know, here all of this shit. It's nothing to play with. So if you out here trying to be salacious, if this mother, you need to be on your shit, Tyrone Blackburn. You need to have your shit to effing together, because this is not nothing to play with. These are people's lives. These are people who have been harmed, and they have trauma that's attached to their bodies now because of these people. Not just Puffy. Puffy does not act alone. Puffy is has helped men and women alike. And, I just want to, this little side note, and it just popped into my head. I was reading my comments, and they were, somebody mentioned Cassie laughing at Kim, and Cassie like not paying attention to the things happening to Kim. And I said, I wonder if I have the comment still up, because it's really sad, when we think about it. Hold on, let me see. I want to find that comment. I want to find that comment. Oh yeah, we said we were going to talk about Ephesians 6:4. Provoke your child. Don't provoke your child into wrath. Remember, we were talking about that yesterday, and I couldn't find the damn scripture about it. Hold on. They were like, yeah, the way that, here it is. Carisha did what Cassie did with Diddy until it became abusive. That's why Cassie disregarded Kim Porter and Carisha disregarded Cassie. And I said, and Kim disregarded Sarah Chapman, and Sarah Chapman disregarded Misa. All of them disregarded each other. That's sad when you think about it. All of those women disregarded what they heard about Puffy and how he interacts with people. I was on Twitter this morning, and there's a Rolling Stone article where they've done 6 months of conversations with people. And there's a story about him at Howard beating some girl up in the public square, yelling at some woman and literally whooping her with a belt in college. I would like to know why he's so motherfucking angry. What the fuck are you so angry about, Puff? What are you so angry? So angry that you're sexually aroused by harming people. What the fuck is wrong with you? You are a psychopath. I don't care what y'all say about Puffy. And then I saw Charlamagne on some cable news show where he was like still trying to act like, oh yeah, it's a shame, let me go to it. It's a shame that, it's a legacy gone down by his own actions. Nobody didn't take Russell Simmons down. Nobody took Puffy down. Master P, you next, motherfucker. It's something about it. And he's on my motherfucking radar. That Source magazine cover, it's something about it. They took themselves down because instead of doing good, they decided to exert power and dominance and harm women, men, and children. They deserve nothing. I don't understand, like, oh, I don't know what to do. I don't know where to go. I don't get it. It feels like, oh my God, no. He's been a part of the culture. Yes, he has. Hitler is a part of the culture too. The fuck? The fuck? Bill Cosby is a part of the culture too. What the fuck are y'all talking about? Charles Manson was a part of the culture too, motherfucker. What the fuck do you niggas be talking about? You so conflicted because somebody you respect for having a lot of money and bitches is harming people. So you don't know what to do because your socialized brain tells you I should respect this man because he's gone from wherever to the top and he's a billionaire now. And he got there through hip hop, but he's also harming people. He's terrorizing people. He's leaving scars on people. And you're still conflicted? I'm sure Charlamagne wouldn't be conflicted. Envy wouldn't be conflicted if Puffy did that to one of their daughters. Somebody needs to ask Charlamagne, would you be conflicted if Puff did that to your daughter? If you saw a video of him barreling down the hallway to abuse your child, would you be conflicted then, you stupid motherfucker, you? No, you wouldn't. You might. Some of you niggas put men over your own goddamn daughters. Thinking about Puffy sitting there with Cassie's parents, them thinking that he's going to take their daughter to the next level in the entertainment industry, and all he did was fucking abuse her, get her strung out on fucking drugs and abuse her ass. She didn't have no career. She was basically a slave, a sex slave for him. And y'all are convicted. Like, gosh, I don't understand. What? Here's Charlamagne. Hold on. Motherfucker. Hold on. Let me go to it. Here we go.
Them to self-destruct. In your
I'm going to speed it up.
Get Honest or Die Lying, you talk about the influence of hip-hop. And when it comes to hip-hop, of course, many people think of Diddy as one of the...
Okay, here we go.
In your book, Get Honest or Die Lying, you talk about the influence of hip-hop. And when it comes to hip-hop, of course, many people think of Diddy as one of the pioneers. And at one point, you were not happy that his legacy was being destroyed. Let me play this piece of sound. I don't know, man. I just don't like it. I mean, I don't like it just because it's sad. Like, you know, how many people's legacies have we watched burn to the ground?
I don't understand Black people and this desire to hold on to rose bushes full of thorns and to just hold on and bleed to death over the person tarnishing and dismantling their own legacy. And not one motherfucking time out your goddamn mouth do you mention the people this person victimized. What the fuck is wrong with y'all? What is wrong with y'all?
From the Russell Simmons, I just don't like it. I mean, I don't like it just because it's sad. Like, you know, how many people's legacies have we watched burn to the ground? You know, from the Russell Simmons, but it's good. These guys provided the soundtrack to our lives. They contributed to culture in real ways before we knew any of it. No, you have feeling, you have mixed emotions. And then the video.
No, that's a lie. Charlamagne, you're a liar. Get rich or die lying, you fucking liar, you. Because these rumors about Puffy have been going on since he stepped into Uptown. That arrogant bitch ass nigga dancing all over the place has been harming women since in every fucking relationship. Down to the underage Misa Hilton, who had a baby with him, then Sarah Chapman, then Cassie, then what's her name? Diane, Pam, whatever the girl, the Asian other girl who said he was punching her in the stomach and beating her all in the head and shit. Puffy doesn't like women like the majority of you motherfuckers don't like women. And that's why when a man comes out and says that he has harmed a person, got them strung out on drugs, used to have them immobilized and letting people do whatever the fuck they want to Cassie's body and sitting there watching it and filming it. And for some reason, you are so conflicted.
Came out after that. He's now issued his sort of apology. Cassie's come out again. Have your thoughts on that change? Well, my thoughts, even in that clip that you just played, in context, I said it's sad to see these people's legacies being destroyed based off, at the time, alleged poor choices. Now we know that those
alleged poor choices, abusing someone, drugging them to immobilize them. I'm going to keep repeating that so y'all can get a visual that this man would give her drugs that she couldn't even move her body while people were doing things to her body. I'm going to keep repeating that, because when I tell you how evil that is, and for you to still have some kind of, I don't know which way to go, I'm questioning you, motherfucker. I'm questioning you.
Choices aren't alleged. We saw the video. So yeah, it still is, sad to see them.
And if you hadn't seen a video, you would be still saying alleged. Even though you've been in the industry so long, Charlamagne, and sat next to Wendy Williams, you know what the fuck these niggas are capable of, and you know what they've done. And you've heard it over 20 years, over 30 years. We all have. And for you to still be not knowing which way to go and which side to pick and which side you want to be on, that's the way the motherfucker said it ain't no black shit. It's God's side and it's the other side. And we don't give a fuck about the other side. But you motherfuckers is locking arms on the other side. And we see all you bastards. We see you. We see you motherfucking pigs, you.
You know, not do the work on themselves, have all that unhealed trauma, projecting that pain and that hurt onto a woman. So yeah, he put himself in that situation. And yes, that is still
a
very
woman. That's
sad
what
to
they
see.
said.
It's
When I
sad all
tell
across the
you,
board.
when I tell you, you got to listen to motherfuckers talk to a woman. No, to women, to children, to other men. Add those things in there. He's harming men, women, and children. That's why I can't talk to motherfuckers. I'm not going to even let you finish what you're saying because you're lying, you're gaslighting. And for you to act like you're so confused about which side to pick, motherfucking Cat Williams said it. Listen to the motherfuckers who have a problem with the truth. Listen to them, watch them. Them the ones you want to watch. Because those are the ones that's on the fence, trying to figure out which way to go, what side to be on.
That hurt onto
and the real thing is, you motherfuckers wish you had enough money to do the bullshit he does. Y'all don't want to have enough money so that you can fix these neighborhoods and shit. No, you want enough money so that you can abuse and dominate people. Yeah.
Put himself in that situation. And yes, that is still very sad to see. It's sad all across the board. I don't know why we act like, it's just one emotion when it comes to things like this. Because somebody like, Diddy, yeah, we're lying to ourselves if we say he didn't provide the soundtrack to our lives. I don't know him on a personal level. I just know the professional accolades, which were very inspiring to somebody like me. Him having his own record label, him having his own, vodka, like becoming a billionaire. Like those were things that were like, wow, that's the American dream in a lot of ways, right? And to be doing that from hip hop, that was something that was commendable. But we didn't know him as a person. So are you now angry at him, disappointed in him about the fact this guy you admired so much has turned out to be a pretty bad guy? Angry at him, disappointed in him. I don't know if I know him to be angry at him or disappointed in him. I think what bothers me the most is just constantly seeing people make poor decisions and poor choices that cause them to self-destruct. And I think that even with this situation, one thing that I think we get lost in is the celebrity of it all. I think you have to focus on the issue, not the individual. Whatever happens to him is going to happen.
He's a liar. Charlamagne is a liar. The reason why you have the opinion that you have about this situation is because this motherfucker is a rich black man. That's it. Morals be damned. Ethics be damned. Now it's, just look at the person. So if you're able to look at the person, then you're able to separate their accomplishments from their crimes. And you still wouldn't be trying to focus on his accomplishments when this man asked you, are you disappointed in somebody who inspired you? Oh no, now it's, I don't know him personally. Charlamagne, go suck a dick. Bitch ass nigga. You a bitch ass nigga. You just mad because you had to sniff a woman's seat when these bitches was sitting on Puffy's face. Bitch ass nigga. You motherfuckers wanted access to do the shit that he did to women. Bastards. Now now we got to see the person. And now I don't know him well enough to be disappointed. You could be disappointed in someone who once inspired you, you stupid bitch, you. You trying to wrap yourself and turn yourself into a goddamn pretzel so you can get out of saying what that motherfucker did was wrong. And he is a disgusting pig in my eyes. I have no respect for him. I don't care if he did make the soundtrack to our lives. I don't care what he did because it wasn't nothing like a Bad Boy motherfucking remix, bitch. But guess what? I can still say fuck Puffy and his disgusting ass, and his ass needs to be under the motherfucking jail. Under the jail. You guys are so conflicted, especially the men. And then you women get in the comments talking shit. I don't even have no words for you because you ought to be ashamed of yourself on GP. Oh, she was laughing at motherfucking Kim. Kim was laughing at Sarah. Kim was laughing at Misha. Misa, whatever her fucking name is.
He's going to have to deal with the consequences of his actions. And you see it happening now. Like, I don't know if that's going to lead to him, being arrested or whatever, but the empire is falling. It's over professionally. The only thing he can do is go out there and try to get his soul right. But what about the issue of domestic violence? Right. What about the issue of patriarchy? What about the issue of, unhealed trauma inside of people that is causing brothers to, cause that kind of harm, to women? Those are the things that we should be talking about.
I would like to know the amount of women who have been victims and survivors of domestic violence. Let's figure out the trauma that the men who harmed you, let's figure out what they're going through. They just hate women, motherfucker. Didn't you just mention patriarchy? Didn't you just mention patriarchy, motherfucker? That's why y'all don't like women, because of patriarchy. You've been socialized like that. That's why y'all lock arms and come together whenever a motherfucker has been accused of harming a woman. Because your society has taught you that if a woman is being abused by a man, God damn it, she must deserve it. She must have deserved it.
Because there's somebody, as I'm talking right now, there's a woman out there probably getting beat up or assaulted, by a man, and her story isn't going to be on the news. And that, culture of men doing those kind of things, committing violence to women, is still going to be going on. We need to be having conversations about that. Yeah, solutions. We know what the problem is, but if we continue just to focus on the individual, we'll get caught up in that. You'll be asking me questions like, so should Peloton be getting rid of Diddy?
The individuals make up the problem. The individuals make up the problem. No, we're not going to just pick one person, because it's not just one person. It's millions of men who harm women that they're close to domestically, whether they're in intimate relationships, sibling relationships, parental relationships. Then we just see a boy kill his father over the argument about a fucking dog. That's domestic violence. It's not just men beating up on women. And that's not something that is caused by, what is wrong with Puffy? What has Puffy been traumatized by that he's been abusing women for 30 years? Why do you hate women so much? That's what somebody needs to ask his fucking ass. Why do you hate women so much? Why? Because let me tell you something. The rumors that he abuses his mother, that's leaving me to believe that he abuses his daughters too. All the daughters. And where's Ava Baroni? Where is she at? The little white girl that used to be with them all the time. We don't see her anymore. Where is she? Yeah. Listen.
Music, it's like news, and
listen,
that
I'll let him talk.
Of men doing those kind of things, committing violence to women, is still going to be going on. We need to be having conversations about that. Yeah, solutions. We know what the problem is, but if we continue just to focus on the individual, we'll get caught up in that. You'll be asking me questions like, so should Peloton be getting rid of Diddy's music? It's like, F Diddy. Like, he's going to have to deal with the consequences of his actions. But what about everybody else that still have to deal with domestic violence? Women that still have to deal with the patriarchy. Women that still have to deal with, men that have unhealed trauma projecting that onto them. Like, that's what I want to talk about. Yeah, well, I wasn't going to ask you about Peloton, so. All right, Charlamagne be gone. Thank you. This is the book. It's Get Honest or Die Lying. In your
Let's see what some of the comments say.
Get Honest or Die Lying.
Here's some comments. I agree with him on this, but also, if you can admire someone, you can be disappointed in them. Why what? You can't say you admire, then say you don't know them enough to be disappointed. Right. I said the same thing. They keep bringing him to shows when he's a weird case himself. Twitter, please give it a damn rest. This nigga is trying to sell a product. So yeah, he's making rounds on TV. This is a damn shame. Who got his start working with Wendy Williams? Y'all act like Charlamagne wasn't on the radio station acting a fool from jump. Exactly. We ain't forgot who Charlamagne is, sitting all in the corner on Wendy Williams' show. Behind all the fucking boas and pink bows and shit. He has sit his little black ass in the corner over there, saying the most disgusting shit about women, talking crazy about women. Then when he got on the Breakfast Club, women used to come and sit down and he would put his motherfucking face on the chair after a woman has gotten up out of the chair. That's disgusting, you pig, you. We ain't forgot about who Charlamagne is. We have not forgot. Charlamagne is a twat too. That's what somebody said. CNN couldn't book anyone close to Diddy again. Stop mixing entertainment with politics. Y'all wonder why black people stay behind. Puff did get him fired from Philly radio station. Did this man just say Diddy was a pioneer of hip hop? Very few men are disappointed when a man is abusive to women. They actually lock arms and come together and protect each other. First academics, now Charlamagne with the well technically talk. Diddy must have made some calls. We got more evidence of that man being a piece of shit, and they somehow have left less condemnation than before the video came out. Mark my words, the fix is in. I think we'll look back at this period of time in history and say to ourselves, I think we gave the talking heads on MTV Guide Code a little too much runway to talk politics. Charlamagne should stay out of this conversation. That's what a lot of people are saying. I know Jessica Reed is watching this and scratching her head. A sexual assaulter defending another sexual assaulter. I want to hear from Usher's mother. I want to hear from Usher. I'm waiting for everybody who has had a situation, and they're not going to talk until he's behind bars. I'm telling you, so many people have stories about Puffy. So many people. You will be surprised. So many people, from fucking interns, to assistants. They have seen him in action. Seen him in action. Puffy down there beating up his son's coach because he didn't let the kid play with a kettlebell. That motherfucker is violent. Not to just women either. You're dealing with a violent person who seems to have this sadistic relationship with sex and violence. Soundtrack of our lives, girl.
About the influence of hip hop.
Also, I saw this video of Claudia and on a new show called The Culture Club. Here's the thing, and this goes back to Reasonably Shady. Here's the thing I don't like. Y'all get so upset if somebody wears box braids, but then you go and take from other people, and because they don't look like y'all, you think it's okay. There is a whole motherfucking band that raised me called The Culture Club. For y'all to come out with a show called The Culture Club and not act like you're taking from someone else, and then be upset like, what? They don't use it anymore. They don't use shady anymore. What is that? What is that about? You can use the word culture and something else. You don't have to say Culture Club. You don't have to call your podcast have the word shady in it. You mediocre bitches can't even shade for real. That's the reason why, why is that your name anyway? But I was like, I didn't like when I saw that. It's called The Culture Club. I didn't like it. Change the name. Change it. I hope The Culture Club comes after y'all and says, hey, this is our name. It's recognizable and has been used almost 50 years. You can't use our name for your little podcast, your little one-off show. Another show, Claudia. Claudia is the baby. When I tell you Claudia is the host of all the shows, I don't like the name. Culture Club. I don't like it. Sorry. That's the name of a group that, like I said, raised me. And now you want to call something, but you get, as soon as a motherfucker has on fucking trinkets dangling from her nails, y'all like, that's what we did. That came from us. But when us takes from another group a whole fucking name, it's like, no, it's okay. It's okay now. I'm watching you motherfuckers. There was this mother on I think I'll make another video. I'll come back and make another video. This video is about Puffy. Anyways, y'all take care of each other. Protect your energy. Puffy, I hope you go to jail, directly to jail. Do not pass go. Do not collect 200. And yes, I used to love Bad Boy. I used to love Puffy. And now I don't give a fuck, nigga. You go under in the basement of the jail, bitch. Anyways, y'all take care of each other. Protect your energy. Peace.